Was Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes' relationship just a game for her all these years? Why did she decide to give him a chance after being into bad boys all of her life? Right now, Camila and Shawn's relationship is the literal definitions of goals, but fans keep asking themselves what took them so long to become an official couple, and why did Camila keep rejecting him over and over? But let's start way back with how things came to be. Shawn and Camila met in 2014, when both of them were opening acts for Austin Mahone during his tour. At the time, Shawn was just getting into the music industry, while Camila was making herself known touring with girl group Fifth Harmony. Camila did admit once after meeting Shawn that she considered him cute. However, she never actually acted on it because of her own reasons. A year later, they reunited during Taylor Swift's world tour as Camila attended one of the shows where she ran into Shawn backstage. So they decided to write a song together, which was I Know What You Did Last Summer, and the rest is history. However, for years, Camila told fans in the media that they were just friends, while calling him Shawnee Boy and tweeting that she missed him in a tweet that read, "Shawnee Boy, gonna miss you, man. You rock, but you would rock more if you laughed when I said uteruses before deuteruses. JK, I love you." She also uploaded a picture of them together to Instagram with the caption, "So proud of this amazing human. Seems like yesterday we were just kids singing Ed Sheeran songs in the dressing room. Now we're kids trying not to throw up because we're at the Grammys. I love you forever." So after these types of posts, fans were naturally confused why Shamila was still not a thing. Then, finally after 5 years of meeting, the couple released their hit single Señorita in June 2019, and decided to make their relationship official by posting lots of weird kissing videos, which made fans go nuts, because that just confirmed their rumors that the couple was indeed on and off for years. Then Shawn couldn't hold it in anymore, and decided to give all the info about the relationship in an interview with Access Hollywood in 2020. Shawn confessed that he'd always loved Camila by saying, "I think you know it just took a lot. It took a long time of preparing. I mean, I had a 5-year up to finally be able to tell her how I felt." This statement made fans completely lose it, so they immediately started going back and linking his old songs to Camila. Fans started posting their theories on Twitter. One wrote, "I knew Ruin was about Camila. Shawn, you weren't so slick." I guess they were right, because the lyrics were kind of obvious, repeating, do you think about me, and do you feel the same way?" Over and over were kind of a hint. However, fans also started paying close attention to Shawn's answers in his interviews and started noticing a pattern where it appeared that Camila was the one who didn't want to date him at all, since they met and was just playing with him. At a Q&A in Shanghai, a fan asked for relationship advice saying, "Have you ever loved someone who doesn't love you?" To which Shawn replied, "Yeah, well, if I told you the whole story of Camila, it would take a long time. I would say that you have to fight for someone you really love, and if you really truly love them, then you'll get them. It just takes time, but make sure you really love him or her." So did he just say that he loved Camila, but she didn't love him back? And did he also hint that he had to really fight for her in order to be with her? I mean, those are some serious slips on his part, but fans think they have the answer to why this happened. They claim that Camila was into bad boys, for example, older men and rock stars, a description which Shawn simply didn't fulfill at all. Remember where Shawn and Camila met? Yes, at Austin Mahones' concert. Well, maybe it was the thrill of being the opening act for him, followed by Austin flirting with her and giving her attention when she was just a member of Fifth Harmony, but she was crushing hard on him. However, things didn't quite work out as planned, with things not ending well, but it's worth mentioning that Shawn had nothing to do with it. Everything went downhill after Austin literally denied Camila in an interview, telling fans he didn't have a relationship with anyone, and then shortly after started officially dating Becky G. Camila obviously didn't take it very well and went on to shade him on Twitter by posting a tweet which read, "Damn, good to know." She also said in multiple interviews that she didn't regret anything about Austin. Her words were, "I don't regret anything. It was my first kiss, my first love. It's important to learn about liking somebody and being swept away, but it wasn't meant to be." However, drama kept going when Austin made it awkward and publicly denied ever being in love with Camila and claimed she was doing it for the clout and publicity. And in fact, he wanted it to be super low-key with Camila so he could have the best of both worlds and enjoy the pop star life that he always wanted. So this was the perfect opportunity for Shawn, and it seems he took it, because shortly after he released his hit song Treat You Better, which currently has over 2 billion views on YouTube. And let me help you remember the lyrics, which go, "I won't lie to you, I know he's just not right for you, and you can tell me I'm off, but I see it on your face when you say that he's the one you want." So yeah, While Camila was telling everyone how obsessed she was with the guy who broke her heart, Shawn was writing songs about her. So then what happened? Well, after her heartbreak, fans thought this was finally the moment they were waiting for, because the pair and Camila even recently confessed in an interview how during the making of I Know What You Did last summer, they became extremely close. She said, "I really bonded with Shawn as more than a friend. I think he did too, but we were both really young and he was experiencing the pressures of his career. I don't think we knew what to do with those feelings." But that wasn't actually true, or at least not completely, because back in 2015, Camila had a thing with the 5 Seconds of Summer singer Michael Clifford, who was 2 years older than her. So there's definitely a chance the thrill of dating an older hot famous guy who was about to turn 21 was better than going out with the friend Shawn, who was 1 year younger than her. Camila and Michael were rumored to be together during 2015 after being spotted together going to dinner. But according to Hollywood Life, after Camila's iCloud account was hacked, it was revealed in deleted pictures and screenshots that the flame didn't last long. Even though it was never officially revealed they were a couple, that didn't stop Michael from tweeting about her and telling fans how in love and what a massive crush he had on her. Back in 2017, Camila released a cover of Justin Bieber's song Love Yourself, which made it pretty obvious she was a huge Justin Bieber fan. So after the rumors of her and Michael had passed, Justin posted a screenshot where he was listening to Camila's song Havana, which is a pretty big compliment coming from someone like Bieber, who is one of the biggest stars in the industry. So naturally, Camila reacted to the whole situation and went on Instagram to show it. Her reaction showed that she absolutely loved and fangirled over Justin Bieber, which fans took as a hint of why she didn't go for Shawn. Perhaps he wasn't famous enough. Some of her fans started giving in to the idea of Camila and Justin would eventually become a pair and started remixing fake tracks of the two on YouTube, but it clearly never happened. But Camila still hadn't given Shawn a chance, and instead began dating Matthew Hussey, who's almost 10 years older than her, so it seems she didn't get over the phase of being into older guys. They were spotted at an event together, and Camila even revealed that she was literally head over heels in love with him. She said in an interview, "Anytime he's there, I get super nervous, I stutter, or my hands are shaky. He makes me the happiest I've ever been in my life." But like many celebrity love stories, it was very short-lived. She later revealed in an interview with Access Hollywood that the message of her music video Liar was about choosing real love over something shallow, which many fans took it as her having enough of testing the waters with the bad boys and finally deciding to settle down for Shawn's love and give him a chance. Maybe it wasn't her being into bad boys, maybe it was only that there was never a right time to pursue something with Shawn. But either way, they clearly were more than friends, as Camila confessed herself that there was an energy from the very beginning between the two, but it was only until they started working on their hit song Señorita that they finally made it official. However, the story isn't the same if you ask both of them. Camila said, "Our paths just didn't cross in that way romantically until we started hanging out again and writing." But Shawn's version is different. According to him, he has always loved Camila, even going as far as saying, "I think when you find your person, you feel and you know that you have found your person." So now let me know your thoughts about the whole thing. Which version do you think is the one? Did Camila want to have fun before settling down with Shawn, or what were her reasons to avoid him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and until next time.